Hey, it's Rustin with Metalholic. How are you doing today?
What's up, brother?
Oh, man, I'm recovering from last night's show. It was my birthday yesterday, and I was at the Megadeth Testament Exodus show down there, and it was a wild night.
Oh, man, that's awesome. That's cool.
I think I bruised a rib or something. So.
Oh, yeah, man. I've done it a million times.
Oh,
a million times.
So how's the tour going so far?
The tour's going good, man. I mean, it's great attendance, awesome vibe. Everyone's kind of catching on to the new songs. We're playing 2 new songs off the new record. It's not even out yet, so yeah, everything's good, man.
Excellent, excellent. And the new website looks great, by the way. I know you guys just redid that.
Yeah, we're actually getting ready to redo it. That was a kind of a temporary thing while we were doing it, just to kind of have something out there new. But we're getting ready to revamp all that stuff with new artwork and
even more so, huh?
Stuff with the new record.
Excellent,
yeah.
Excellent. Well, you've got the new album coming out, so that's the hot topic of conversation. So let's not waste any time. Let's talk about the new studio album. It's your 8th. Cold Day Memory drops next month. So tell us about the new record.
Man, it's basically it's produced by Johnny K, co-produced by us and Clint Lowery, my brother, and we recorded it in Chicago, Groove Master Studios. It was it was a hard experience to go through, but it was really good. I mean, we really put a lot of pressure on ourselves to do a good record, and I think we got 12 songs that are just pretty strong and very potent. Sevendust. It has all the elements that Sevendust is, and it's just it's just one of those really good records that we feel very proud of. And my first record back with the guys, and since Season, so for me it was extra pressure to deliver the goods, and
right.
I think it came out great, man.
Now, was there a theme or a basic, basic feel that you guys went into this album with that you had in mind when you entered the studio on how you wanted this one to sound or feel, or a lyrical theme or anything?
We definitely went in with a little bit of a game plan. I mean, usually we just kind of write what comes natural, but we just wanted to really capture what we are, and with me being back, you got another vocal. You got LeJean, obviously, and then you got Morgan's kind of heavy vocal scream thing he does, and then I had kind of bring another element as far as another vocal and a harmony element that's different. So we just wanted to, the songs that were heavy, we wanted to really make them heavy and meaningful, and the songs that had melody to them, we wanted to really do some good melodies, So we wanted the thing that we think our niche is that we're a heavy band that has the capability of having these really melodic choruses, and we just like doing that. It's a cool contrast that we just enjoy doing, And I think going into this, we just wanted to do more of that. Just the thing that really separates us from other bands is the fact that we can sing and we can have all these really cool harmonies on top of a metal canvas,
Right, and you guys do it so well. Now, these next 2 questions are probably going to be a little bit more difficult for you to answer because, as you said, you've sort of been gone since, you guys did Seasons in 2003, but this is the first album that the band has also done without Sean Grove doing the production. Why the change?
Oh, yeah, I can answer. I mean, Sean Grove is an amazing guy. He was really connected with them, and I've worked with him before I left, and he did a lot of the pre-production and stuff for Seasons, so I'm really familiar with Sean and what his dynamic is within the band. And I think with anything, it wasn't a matter of, anything negative. It was just like, Sean had done a lot of the stuff with the guys, and there was a comfortability there, which sometimes can be a little, not such a good thing when you have a comfortable kind of working relationship. You're not pushing each other as much. You're not exploring different territory. And I think that we wanted to have a person we didn't know, that we were a fan of their work, and an outside entity, And Corey, my brother, kind of came in as Sean Grove's role within the band. He just kind of joined the band and was an outside entity that kind of air traffic control us. And then, after that, Johnny K was available, and we're like, man, let's take this to another level and get another guy in here, and kind of go through what we've put together. I mean, we recorded the whole record before we went there, and we just kind of went up to Johnny's and just kind of redid it and restructured a couple things. But, you know, Sean Grove was great. I just think it was time for, a change, and we just wanted to change our whole atmosphere, where we were, where we did it, who we did it with, everything just changed,
Right. And you went into the studio, I know you mentioned it before, with Johnny K, who's done great work. He just finished up the Airborne album, I believe. He's done Three Doors Down and Disturbed, to name but a few. And in Chicago is where his studio is, where he always does his work and everything. How was it different from working with Johnny as opposed to Sean, whom you guys have used on the last 3 albums, and how was it different doing it in Chicago?
It was different with Johnny. He's a lot slower. He likes to just take his time and just pick things apart and piece it together slowly. And we're used to kind of doing it in a quicker thing. We like to get the songs recorded and see what we got and then change it later. He likes to build it a little slower. So we need to get used to his rhythm of doing things. And he waits for the mix to actually put a lot of the bells and whistles on it. And for us, that was kind of uneasy because you're really vulnerable. A lot of the things that you use in the tricks in the studio and the enhancements you have in there, it kind of gives you this sense of, I don't know, it doesn't mask everything, but it kind of just, it was a really raw, everything we recorded with Johnny was really raw up until the mix process, and that was kind of hard to get used to, but I mean, it was cool because the songs had to stand on their own without any of the different things you do in the studio to polish it up, and he that was his thing. But I don't know, man. It was a definite learning experience. We're doing it with Johnny, and I don't know if we'll ever do another record with him, but it was good to do with him. On this one, it worked out good.
If for no other reason than to shake things up after a while, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we were bound and determined to do a good record regardless of who produced it,
Yeah. Now you've got Forever Dead was already out as the first single, I believe. You released that in January, and I think you've got The Unraveling up on your MySpace site as well. And I've listened to both the songs. They're absolutely sick. I love them. They've got me chomping at the bit to get my ears on the whole CD. And I know we talked to C.J. Pierce from Drowning Pool the other day, and he said he listened to the whole album the other night on your tour bus, and he says it just rocks and it's awesome. He's so happy for you guys. So I really can't wait to hear it. How do you guys feel now that the whole album is done? How do you feel about the album and how it compares to what you guys have laid down in the past and such?
I think, C.J.'s awesome, by the way, man. He's such an awesome dude. But I don't know, man. I think it's just, like I said before, it's really I think the record encompasses what we are, what our strong arm is, and we put together a lot of songs that all go together it's a very good collective piece of music, and I don't think there's any kind of a filler song on there. They're all relevant. The topics are all relevant to what we're going through at the moment, and I just feel like it's a statement record for us, especially being back to the original lineup. The original dynamic is there. You can really hear it, and there's a little more technical playing going on this one. We kind of want to push ourselves musically, and so the riff is a little more difficult, on this one, which is good. We just wanted to push ourselves a little bit, and it came out that way.